Alright everyone, hello. I'm at the point right now where it is time for a change. And I'm sure we can all relate to this. Spring has sprung, I'm sick of my hair, I want something new. So right off the bat, I'm going in with bleach. I'm trying to start at my ends, and do my ends first and then work my way to the root. You should do ends first and then root after, just because the roots don't take long at all to bleach. So I'm just using some store-bought bleach. I've used this before. It works fine. It's not the strongest, but honestly it makes me feel like I'm protecting my hair a little bit. So I was a little worried initially about this application. I had recently dyed my hair black back in December, and most of it had washed out at this point. I assumed that the bleach wouldn't be entirely great, but I assumed that after I bleached it, perhaps it would go to an orangish tone, and since I want to go hot pink over orange isn't too big of a big deal. So I kind of just went for it. I've only ever actually used bleach one other time, which was, again, back in December. I had bleached my hair just one section in the front and dyed the rest of it black. So the parts that were black were primarily the parts on top. I kind of had like a weird low light look going on, and I knew that however it transferred with the bleach, it would also transfer with the hot pink, and I kind of thought that that would be cool and would add dimension. Now, I did this video voiceover style just because I was in my bathroom. I had the fan running, that way the ammonia and the bleach smells wouldn't bother me so much and they would go away. But I was also watching RuPaul's Drag Race and did not want that sound to interfere, and girl, I was not gonna not watch it. I was watching it live. I needed to watch it. So that's what I was doing while I was doing this, and that's what was keeping me calm and put together. I just want to say clearly that I do not have any hair training whatsoever. I have always done my own hair. I work with wigs a lot. I work with my own hair. I have dyed it, cut it, styled it. I do everything myself, and that's just because I'm an independent person and I don't trust other people. So unfortunately, I can't really offer any real tips other than if you're gonna do it, commit to it, and if you make mistakes, work with the mistakes. I went into this thinking, okay, if I screw up the bleach, I'm gonna let my hair settle a little bit, I'm gonna condition it and repair it, and then I'm just gonna dye it brown close to my natural color and just let it grow back and cut off the dead as it comes forward. Go into it with a game plan and with no expectations. I know that my application of the bleach is not great, and I'm not saying to copy it, but I also, if you have short hair like I do and you're able to really lather it in there by yourself without having to make layers, because that's my problems. I have a hard time making layers and making sections and doing it section by section, so I kind of just lather it in there and keep track of where I've placed the bleach. I don't recommend this, but it worked for me. I also just want to point out that I am wearing my dye t-shirt and I am wearing gloves. If you are going to be doing something like this, please protect your body, please protect your skin, please protect your clothing, protect everything that you can. An additional step that I did not do is you can take petroleum jelly or some sort of substance like that and go around your hairline to protect your hairline. And I probably should have done this when I dye my hair pink later on, but for bleaching it didn't really matter so much to me. But you can do that to protect the dye from sticking to your skin, but also from the chemicals from touching your skin, which is obviously important. And when you get to the part of the bleach when you're putting it on your roots, try not to touch your scalp, don't put it on your skin, and if you do put it on your skin, try to wipe it away, get rid of it, don't let it sit for long. Overall, I let the bleach sit for probably only 30-ish minutes. I don't really like going any longer than that because I just get scared. However, I did bleach my hair twice. I did an initial bleach, which I knew would lift most of the color, because again, most of my hair was virgin uncolored, and only a part of it was colored hair. So I bleached it once, got rid of all of the color in the virgin hair, and then I did a second bleaching to help with the treated hair, which I'll show the results later. It wasn't the best, but it worked. It worked for me. So obviously the most important thing here is to cover as much of your hair as possible. Get every single strand. You do not want any splotchy bits. So after I bleached it, I covered it up with just a simple shopping bag, probably just one from Target or Walmart or something, and I wrapped my hair up and I let it sit for 30 minutes, and then after that I rinsed thoroughly. After that, I noticed that a lot of the parts that I had previously dyed black were still quite dark brown. The rest of my hair was pretty much like a strawberry blonde to platinum, which is what I was expecting, and then there were some dark brown streaks. So my second bleaching focused entirely on getting rid of those dark brown streaks, and when I rinsed it a second time, they came out. And ta-da! This is what it looked like right after the second bleaching. Again, this one was only just to get the darker bits on top. So as you can see, it's obviously not a super even bleach at all. It's platinum at the root and then more of a ginger strawberry blonde towards the surface. But that is how my hair was kind of naturally colored, except with black and brown, and I thought that would look super cool with the pink. So I just jumped right in, and again, this is another just store-bought thing at Target. It was a thick gel consistency. It was like putting jelly or peanut butter in my hair, but it smelled so good. Like, I remember when I opened it, it kind of hit me back to dyeing my hair green with Arctic Fox in my dorm bathroom, and I love how Arctic Fox smells, so this stuff smells just as good. It's like a really fruity grape smell. It was very pleasant. So I just went right on in and just really lathered this all up on my hair, like really just, I mean, it's a super bright color. It was pretty easy to see if something wasn't covered. So it was very, very easy for me to cover my full head with this. I also purchased a second hair dye. This is by Uberless or something. It's like it's mostly a touch-up thing, and it was more of the color, the cotton candy pink I was looking for, so I figured as this magenta hot pink rinses out, I can replace it with this candy pink, and it would look super, super cute. Okay, so here is the final result. I know the rest of this video is obviously going to be voiceover, but hi. This part's not voiceover. So after I dyed it pink last night, I kept it in for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then I partially rinsed it out in the sink. I had thought that I rinsed most of it out, but I was so tired and delusional that I was very wrong. I did not rinse it out enough, so I went to bed with a towel still on my head to protect my pillows, which everything was fine, even the towel was fine, so it didn't transfer out of it. But I had showered this morning to try to get more pigment out of it, and yeah, a lot more pigment came out, and I kept the water running until it ran clear, essentially. It was tinted pink a little bit, but not too much, which means this will only continue to fade, and as it fades, I will be using the other color to clean it up a little bit, and I think that'll take it away from like this vibrant reddish hot pink to a more cotton candy hot pink, which is what I wanted. Overall though, this is not bad. This is not bad at all. I'll throw in some bathroom footage of me doing the full 360, but I did want to sit in front of my window These are just my curtains. I wanted to just sit in front of the window to show off the color in the light because it is super bright, super red, very cherry hot pink, which is still very fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Wasn't really funny, wasn't really instructional, it was just me dyeing my hair pink. So if you enjoyed that, thanks, I guess. Leave a like. It's so cringy, I'm not gonna say it. Alright, thanks for watching.